What's up? What's up? What's up? Salute, salute, peace, 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 everybody. What's good? What's good? Mic check, mic check. Can everybody hear me? Cool. Cool. This shit started. What's up? What's up? What's up? Zoe with the locks. What's good with you, dude? What's up? What's up with you, my dog? Shout out to everybody. Salute. Put a one in the chat. Put a one in the chat if my mic is good. I'm not gonna be up here long because I'm out here working. I got shit I gotta do. So yeah, I got shit I gotta do. So I'm not gonna be up here long. But yeah, I wanted to. Can y'all hear me? Put a one in the chat if y'all can hear me. African Americans, yeah, I'm gonna react to this whole Sonetter thing and everybody, going up on this panel with the whole Aboriginal community, man. All that, these are just watered down conversations that these people are having at this point. Okay, cool. Like Sharice got smacked around and OTK tried to run on her. Nah, bro, nah, man. I'm not going to get Sharice, bro. I rock with Sharice. I rock with Sharice, bro. So I'm not gonna say anything disrespectful towards that woman. That's a real woman, bro. So I don't know who got smacked around. All I know is, man, these are regurgitated, conversations that are being had in these different echo chambers, these school of thoughts, man. My take on African American, I feel like a lot of brown skinned people, whatever you black, whatever you want to. I don't like the whole terminology of black, but however you want to say it, I feel like some of us have lineage and ancestry, to this land here. That's just my take on it. you know, because me coming up as a youth, my parents never really indulged in any type of African cultural practices. Kenyan cultural practices, Somalian cultural practices. We never indulged in any of those type of cultural practices. So I hear a lot of these Pan Africans, pro Africans say that our ancestors had their culture beat out of them. That will be a frivolous wash statement to make. All right, so listen, man. Once a dog, always a dog. You can't beat. You can beat the shit out of a dog. You can castrate a dog. A dog will always be a dog. So that statement is bullshit. And then another thing, how come people from Italy, Asia, South Africans, they migrate here and they still indulge in their cultural practices. They still do things from their native land. So that was, oh man, that's what I'm saying. Hold on, let me read these comments. I didn't watch the whole live, bro. All I'm saying is, man, you gotta think Sarnetta's been in the game a long time. This guy was a street preacher for 30 plus years, so he's heard it all before. And I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all have heard. People shouldn't prove who they are to others. You know, if somebody wants to be African American and they can prove that they have African American or African people there's 54 different countries on the continent of Africa. So somebody saying that they're African, say that you're a Somalian, a Kenyan, and so on. You see what I'm saying? A Sudanian, an Egyptian. She gotta stop misrepresenting info. I feel like that you represent info sometimes too, Shasan. She got smacked around scholastically. Relax, no, because when what's so crazy when I asked you, can you articulate to me what region of Africa that your ancestors come from? You couldn't articulate that to me. You couldn't convey that to me, bro. A lot. So I'm saying it just sounds good, bro. And I'm not negating the fact that Africans migrated here and mixing with one another all this time. I'm not negating that fact. But to generalize it and say all dark complected people come from Africa, not only from this geographical landmass, a lot of these scholars and scientists, a lot of these archaeologists, they say the same thing. It's the same echo chambers. They say every dark complected person, whether it's from Asia, South America, has African lineage, ancestry. That would be a nomenclature, frivolous, preposterous statement to make. That's pseudoscience to me. You can't say every dark complected person has African lineage. That just don't make sense. It's like saying somebody from the Dominican Republican, even though that's their native land, has African. Nah, man. Keep in mind, she was on TK and Sharice been on the internet for over a year. They haven't shown anything, bro. Listen, Sharice has done more than enough. She has a good following. Every time Sharice go live, she has a lot of people listening to her, bro. You don't even have a channel. You don't even have a channel that you go live on to present anything, Shasan. So that would be hypocrisy on your end. Salute to Sharice. Sharice actually puts in the groundwork. She does presentations where she provides intricate, information. Shasan, you ain't got 2 subscribers on your channel, bro. You don't have not one video. Only thing I see you do is go around getting into meaningless debates and arguments with aboriginals, bro. And I'm not aboriginal. I rock with them though. I just see you go around just getting into these meaningless debates, having meaningless conversations, bro. You haven't presented anything. Nothing. At all, period. Nothing, bro. Yes, he knows. Because you know what? Sinetta said something that caught my attention. He said he mentioned, right? He said he mentioned that we're not African. He mentioned that. He said, no, we're all not African. And then he went on to say a lot of these black people here, they're Native Americans. They have Indian ancestry. So he's not negating that fact. And he's a Pan-African. A lot of you Pan-Africans like Shah Sun, not a coincidence, and respect is not a coincidence. That's the only cat over there from over respect. I respect not a coincidence. Shah Sun, bro, fuck you. But not a coincidence. A lot of y'all, you all like to generalize it. You all like to think that everybody has African lineage, bro. And that might not be the case. You see what I'm saying? And again, name something that you do that's African. You don't indulge in any of these cultural practices. Let's just say theoretically that your family comes from Kenya, that you have lineage to Kenya. You don't do anything similar to Kenyan cultural practice, bro. You don't. If you say you do, you're a lie. You have 3 videos exposing abos. Shot son. That's still, you say, bro. I'm saying put together a video, a presentation where you're going and you're going and you're doing an in-depth presentation to where you can break down and you can convey to your audience that you have African ancestry, bro. You haven't yet to do that, bro. That's what I'm saying. You just said that's what makes me think you're slow. You put it in the chat. Videos exposing abos. What is that, bro? Exposing. What is that? I'm saying no. You do your due diligence. Put together a video, a presentation of you going into an in-depth, having an in-depth. You can expound on who you are, your ancestry, bro. Then I would have more respect for you. People will have more respect for you, bro. All thing you do is go around on these panels yelling, bro, and talking about a whole lot of nothing. Sharice has never broke down her Indian. Bro, I'm not hearing that, bro. Why he ain't Indian if he was Indian? He said he had Indian blood. He has Native American blood. That's what he said out his mouth verbatim, bro. Sonetta said that, but that's not even a point, bro. All I'm saying is, man, these are watered down conversations. They've been look, man. What's up? What's up, daughter of darkness? What's up with you? How you doing? No, Shasan ain't showing nothing. All he do is just go around trying to debate niggas. He don't show anything. He don't even have a channel. Right, man. Listen, man. Listen, bro. This shit ain't nothing but for like entertainment purposes, bro. They've been having these conversations on Sarnetta's panel and all these other echo chambers for 10, 15 plus years, man. Does it get to a point to where people have to argue? Why do I have to get on the fucking panel and argue about who I am and who my family is, where I come from? If you're confident in who you are and what your lineage is, you shouldn't have to prove it to any of these idiots. Because the only thing they're gonna try, you can have irrefutable evidence proving and showing are these idiots are still they'll still denounce that information. No, that's not. So why I'm not gonna be entertaining no fools. Do not speak to fools. They scorn the wisdom of your words. So I'm not speaking to no fool. Shahsan is a fool. So I wouldn't even entertain somebody like Shahsan because he's an idiot. Only thing he gonna do is yell and talk about a whole lot of nothing and not present anything. This is not even about you, Shahsan. So I make it about you. This is about that shit that go on Sarnetta's panel, man. Dude is using this for monetary gain. This whole Indian, Aboriginal, Pan African conversation at this point in time is just for monetary gain, man. No different than the whole flat Earth shit. He's just trying to make more monetary gain from the entertainment, man. Because people done proved who they are. That's on record saying he don't know how much history. You don't even qualify to critique. Chasan, do you have the credentials to critique anything? What do you have? What scholarship do you have that's recognized by any of these colleges? Are you recognized by world renowned scholars, bro? Where's your accolades and credentials at, Chasan? What makes you a philosopher? What makes you a historian? Because you done read a few publications, you done read a few books that you're automatically a scholar. Bro, get the fuck out of here. You some idiot going around on YouTube having meaningless debates and arguments with people, bro, about their ancestry. That makes you look like the idiot because you have yet to make a presentation to prove who you are. You haven't done your diligence on your. Come on, bro. I'm not ready to argue. I'm not about to argue with you, bro. You're just an idiot. What qualifies you? What gives you the qualification? Oh, Shasson. Convey that to me. God damn. What qualifies you, bro? What gives you the qualification to tell somebody who they are? You know, you're no different than a fucking colonizer. That's what a colonizer does. A colonizer tries to label people and tell people who they are. That's what a colonizer does, bro. That's what you are. You're a fucking colonizer. A colonizer try to tell you your history. You can't argue out of ignorance. No, I don't, bro. It's common sense. I never said I was a scholar. It's you, bro. But you trying to say I don't? You trying to say that I can't critique anybody? Yes, I can, bro. Yes, I can. That's what I'm saying. You can't convey to me. Can you convey to me any type of cultural practices that's similar to a Kenyan, a Somalian, or a West African culture? Convey that in the chat right now. Cause I'm not dropping no links. I don't want to talk to you. I'm gonna give you 5 minutes to type it in the chat, bro. Can you articulate to me any type of West African cultural practices that you and your family indulge in this present day? And don't tell me that your ancestors had their culture beat out of them, bro, because that's a bullshit statement to make. Because you have different people, you have a plethora of different ethnicities that migrate here, and they still in their cultural practices. You have Asians that move here, that migrate here. You have Venezuelans that migrate here. They've been migrating here for hundreds of years, and they still indulge in Venezuelan cultural practices. You don't, though. So that would be everything you do is American, bro. You don't do anything similar to a West African culture. It's bullshit. Africans might migrate here. Didn't migrate here. Africans. It's the same way. What I mean, showing your ignorance. No, you're showing your ignorance, bro. Okra, basking rice growing in South Carolina. Voodoo. He's a colonizing ass nigga, man. That's what he is. Shot son is a colonizer. His idealism is synonymous. Hey, listen, bro. Your idealism is synonymous with a fucking colonizer, bro. You a fucking Moor. You a North African Moor. That's what you are, bro. Because you wanna convey to everybody. You wanna automatically put a title on everybody. Everybody just because you say so. That's a fucking colonizer, bro. I'm not making up lies. It's the truth. And I'm getting way off topic. I ain't about to argue with you again. You on record? You have no idea about history. No, bro, you have no idea about history. Like I said, just because you read a few publications, you read a few history books, does not qualify you for anything. That just means you can regurgitate what somebody else told you. You fucking idiot. Did any of your family convey this to you orally? Did they give you oral history about who you are, Shah son? If they did that, that's cool. I'm not gonna say you. I'm not gonna negate the fact that you're not then, bro. If you can say, hey man, you know what, True Zone, my family told me, they gave me oral history about who I am. That we know our ancestors, your ancestors in particular, migrated from West Africa. Just say if you say that, bro, I'm not gonna give you no pushback because you know your family told you who you are, bro. So I have nothing against that. The only discrepancy or contention I have is, bro, colonizing ass niggas like you want to tell people who they are and where they come from, bro. That's the only that like I just that leaves a foul taste in my mouth. You know better than a fucking colonizer, bro. You know better than that nigga that had a whip in his hand back in the day on the ship. You know better than that nigga, bro. So everybody regurgitating. No, you regurgitating, bro. You nigga. Sharice didn't get beat up scholastically, bro. Shy son, bro. It's not that. You don't get the premise or the fucking title of the stream. That fucking shit over there, son, that they got going on is all for entertainment, bro. These niggas been talking about this shit almost 20 years, my guy. He was doing this shit on the street, and he got him a YouTube channel, and he took it to YouTube. They've been doing this over there for a very long time. They're not the niggas don't give a fuck about what y'all talking about. Oh, matter of fact, shout out to Sharice, man. That's what I'm saying. Sharice has done her due diligence. She's put in the groundwork, you know, as a channel that draws in people. Every time Sharice go live, she does good numbers. You know, she actually presents presentations. She actually has people that come on that gives validity to what she says. I have yet to see you do that, Shah son. That's why I don't have no respect for you, bro. For your intellect, for your scholarship, whatever you want to call it, for your scholastics, I don't have respect for it, bro. You just, I got respect for not a coincidence because he has a channel. He shows that he has African ancestry. He shows it, and he can articulate himself very well. Nigga, you just a bozo. I don't know who is Nafa. I don't know who that is. Let me put the link in the chat, man. That's what I'm saying. Like, I stayed out the way. I said I was gonna get involved, but I said, you know what? Let me stay out the way. I'm not, because I know this conversation has been had, a numerous amount of times over the years over there on Sonetta's channel. It's like beating a dead horse. Why are we continuing, to argue with each other about who has this type of lineage or ancestry? If you're confident and you know who you are, you shouldn't have to prove it to a bunch of idiots, a bunch of fools. Because the only thing a fool gonna do is try to argue with you about who you are. No, a colonizer. Oh man, no, you're from West Africa. No man, I'm not hearing none of that. And like I said, people been moving around. People been procreating with one another, man. All I'm saying is to anybody that claims to have African ancestry, man, how come you all are not indulging in anything, any type of cultural practices that are similar, that are synonymous with a fucking African? That's my only question. Everything you niggas do is American. You don't do anything close to African. Let me tell you real quick. My twin brother was married to I think she was from Somalia or Ghana. She was from somewhere, and but she did everything she did was Somalian. She cooked Somalian food. She still had her culture. Somebody's saying, "Hey man, the reason why we don't have our culture no more is because it was beat out of us." That makes no sense. You can beat the shit out of a dog. A dog's still gonna be a fucking dog. You can beat the shit. You can use a cat. A cat will still be a cat. God damn it. That's a weird, lame, watered down, frivolous excuse. What's up, Red Squid? What's good?
What's up, man?
What's good with you, man? Chason is
Shit,
from Chason or colonizer.
shit. I was about to do the same little thing. I'm thinking about like, damn, I'm gonna talk about like me first 15 minutes, but yo, tell me what happened in the last 10 minutes of that shit.
Bro, what's so crazy? I really didn't like watch the whole thing. I caught bits and pieces. And you know what I'm saying? So I caught Sonetta said a few things. He said that he had insinuated that we're not really Africans. He said something along those lines, and then he said something else. He said, "I really don't give a fuck about what y'all are talking about." I done heard it all before. He said, "I really
Right.
don't care what y'all get up here and say." He said, "I've been doing this 20 plus years." He said, "I've been doing it." He said, "I used to be on the street talking with niggas coming up there saying that they believed in reptilians and aliens and all this other. So I'm saying these talking points have been had on that platform before, man. The nigga don't care."
Yeah, I just need. I wanted to ask somebody, man, because I missed that last 10 minutes.
Shots
Yeah,
up.
man, it's all good. You know what I mean? Like like they should be over with Sonetta. They need to be mixing up more often.
Shots up. That's what I'm saying, bro. Take your ass, bro. You should have hit that panel, son. You want to be in our comments crying, bro. That's what I'm saying. You don't even have a channel, bro. You got 2 subscribers over there on your channel, bro. You haven't done one presentation, one video. You haven't did anything, bro. That's what I'm saying. You have yet to put it in. You have yet to convey to me any type of cultural practices that is synonymous with West African culture, bro. Name one thing that you do. Put it in the chat, bro. If you can do that, bro, I'll leave it alone, bro. But you can't do that. You just gonna keep arguing. You just having these meaningless conversations, bro. I ain't about to keep entertaining you, bro. I'm just gonna block you out the chat, nigga. Go ahead, go ahead.
Damn. Shit, man, I'm about to do my wakey bake thing, man. I don't really give a fuck. You know what I was gonna do is put a picture of the Yin Yang twins up there and ask if Abos is making black people. I mean, blah blah blah. But I was like, man, I really fuck with the Abo truth, but I just don't fuck with the people that's in it. You feel me?
Right, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I fuck with the Aboriginals the long way. Sharice, I fuck with Copper Draco. A lot of them niggas come to my panel, man. You know, they be in my chat. I fuck with them. You know,
Yeah.
I'm not Aboriginal. My whole thing
I ain't
is
never seen them before.
everybody split up. Everybody saying they're Indian, Aboriginal. I feel like if you're indigenous, man. If you feel like if you can prove that your grandmother, great grandmother was Native Americans, or they've been here for a very long time.
Man, none of that shit work, really. To be honest, True Zone, a person can have a Native American great grandmother. That don't negate the fact that they got other people in their line too.
Right. You can't.
So,
Yeah, right.
it comes
That's
down
true.
to respect, and they can't even muster any respect for anybody outside their little brains. Like, I know the Lord ain't with them. They could be talking about some shit that's true, but they ask a bunch of demons. Most of them, some of them, maybe a few of them. It's like Sodom and Gomorrah. How many abo that's really real? Oh, there's 5. All right, we'll say 5. Oh, there's 10. All right, we'll say 10. Damn. Oh,
Right,
there's 15 real that they really from here. Yeah, that really is possible, dog. Like, it's really a real truth to it. It's just that, you feel me? I get it though. It's like the Freemasons been pushing Pan Africanism since day one.
right, right. So you saying that Pan Africanism stems from Masonry?
Most definitely.
Right, I can see that too. Yeah, you're right.
Most definitely.
It,
Yep.
it, and plus, it's a Pan Africanism is a concept. They say the out of Africa theory. A theory, if you look up the definition, it's simplistic. The definition for theory is that it be proven, and that's what I'm saying. I feel like there are people that have that are mixed with Somalians, mixed with Ghanaians, Kenyans, people these because there's 50 something different African countries there, right? So just like with my twin brother, his ex wife was African. She came from Somalia, and he had a baby with her. So my niece is part African, right? So I'm saying people have different people in their bloodline. You see what I'm saying? But to tell somebody that's like somebody going to my niece when she gets older and telling her, "Hey, you're not African," knowing damn well she's African. She's part African. I was telling somebody, "Hey, man, you're not indigenous. You don't have lineage, ancestry. You can't tell somebody who they are if they know who they are, man." And plus, like I said, people keep having these meaningless conversations about who they are. Why do you have to prove to a bunch of idiots who the fuck you are? Like I
Because a
said,
lot
Sarnetta don't get it. Take that nigga. I'm saying Sarnetta said his own mouth, nigga. I don't care. I'm just trying to make the numbers. I'm just trying to get my likes up, my subscribers up, and these views up. I don't give a fuck. Y'all niggas can sit up here and argue all day. I heard this shit 40 years ago. Niggas was talking about this on the corner in the Bronx in 1907. Well, I don't give a fuck what y'all. You know what I'm saying?
well, check it. It go back to it's the same shit Freemasons do, right? They'll look your name up, they'll do a genealogy and find out who in your family was a Freemason. And so that's what it revolved around. It revolved around people tracing their families back with records that prove that they was owners, slave owners, and all that type of shit. So that is the crux to the whole concept of everybody coming from Africa and the war against that.
Right.
Stealing land, killing people and shit, calling them other names. Like, that's all things that Pan Africans don't address with their narrative.
Man, they all colonizers, man. A Pan African, Moors, North Africans, them niggas is colonizers, bro. That's what I'm saying. Shashan, these niggas might not be Pan Africans, but they have a mind. They have the mind of a Pan African. Because they
Yeah,
generalize that shit.
yeah,
Like,
yeah,
but like,
yeah. Pan Africans like shots and that. Them motherfuckers don't be using no African facts, yo. For real, I don't know what the fuck they just. I don't know what they be doing.
that's what I'm saying. Shashan, he has yet to put in the chat any type of cultural practice that he indulges in that is synonymous with West African culture. He can't tell you not. He can't name it. He can't tell you that he does. Only thing he gonna come up with a lame excuse. Oh man, they beat it out of my ancestors, man. They lost their culture over time from being over here so long. No, that's bullshit. That's bullshit, bro.
Well, yeah, you got the Gullah Geechee. They still got West African practices that's going on, right? And so this is the thing. They might be under the knowledge that they came from Africa, but they missing that key point that they was here already. You see what I'm saying? That's why.
Right, right, right. And you gotta think, listen. Cultural practice meaning like the food that you do, clothing, in the food that you cook, etc. So that's what I'm saying. The things that I indulge in is a Mississippi culture, from the food that I cook to my style, the way I talk, everything. You see what I'm saying? Chasson can't. That's what I'm saying. A lot of these Pan Africans, Pan Boo Boos, they can't articulate to anybody any type of cultural practice that is synonymous with African culture. They can't do it. They
Well,
they they, they gonna.
It's not that difficult. African culture gave birth to the world, son. The same, you know what I mean? Like when it come to Asia and Europe, right? They got they shit from Africa. Now, as far as what was, people that was benefiting, that was I would say that is America. So that means the things America installed had it where Africa was running the world. You see, or that's it could be seen that way, right? Because when they expelled the Israelites out of Europe, then some of them went into Africa and they made it look like they was Africans, like that was going back to where they came from because of their dark skin, but really they was a separate people that was from America while they was put in the slave trade. So the slave trade didn't happen the way they said it because there was Israelites, but most of these abos are more cocksuckers, and so they fuck with that Islam, and that's the war against Christ right there. That's the war against Jesus, the God, the Bible. That's why they none but
Right.
roaches.
Okay. Let me ask this then, because I heard this. What's the difference between a fucking Indian, Aboriginal, and like that's what I'm saying. All these. That's what I'm saying. Niggas are split up on so many fronts. You got black Hebrew Israelites. You got Indians, Blackamoors, black Hebrew Israelites, Aboriginals, Pan Africans,
Right.
FBAs, Foundational Black Americans. I feel like goddamn, like nigga, shit, like
Which
the
one
shit can
is?
be confused. The shit can be confusing at times. Like damn, like who? Like you gotta like it's like being
I
a part of a club, you know.
right.
And I feel
Exactly. My bad.
no, you good, you got it.
All right, this is because you're right. It is, and that's why I go back to Prince Hall Freemasonry because Prince Hall Freemasonry is something that was established to keep so-called African Americans separate from the Freemasonry that Europeans was involved with. You understand? So the England get all the charters to free Masonic lodges in the world, and when it came to Prince Hall, uh, they got theirs through Ireland because the crown had
Man,
totally set.
Sarnetta, man, I'm gonna cut you, bro. Sarnetta's a
Oh,
damn free. Sarnetta's a Freemason,
it don't matter. It don't matter. It doesn't matter who a Freemason. It's just the fact that
nigga.
that's
It do matter.
listen.
What you?
But when it come down to why there's so many groups, that shit started because they said you was not an Aboriginal, you was an African. What they call it? Prince Hall, the African Lodge #1. That's where it started. You hear me? When they
You
started,
said it came from where?
when they said that the Aboriginals who was Freemasons was out of the African Lodge, started the whole shit. So now the Prince Hall is operating as an African Lodge. They turned it from African Lodge to Prince Hall, and then that's where you get the AME Church. Then you get the Christian movement, and then you get people coming out saying they Israelites. He's a Freemason. Saying that they was Moors or Muslims, they was Freemasons. So it's just, I mean, they go from there, and then you get all the different groups. Really, the nation of God and earth is what it is, right? But it's hard to tell people that it's not difficult. I mean, I could tell you, but Yo came from Islam, and after they killed Brother Malcolm, he left, and he just broke the shit down to where it ain't no religion, right? But that's slept on, but this shit's still real though, right? It boiled down to science and mathematics. What school you from? Like what you know, and how that connect to your ancestors, right? So the real shit on paper, that shit real. Abos got an argument. There ain't nothing phony about that,
Right.
right?
So that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Kemetic got an argument too.
That's what I'm saying. The Aboriginals have legitimacy, man. They do. They really do. That's what I'm saying. Like I feel like it's fruitless and meaningless at this point in time to keep going on platforms like Sarnetta's. And the nigga came out his own mouth and said he don't give a fuck about what nobody's about on neither side. You know, he keep
Well,
having to
he got to
argue.
say that.
You keep having to have these meaningless arguments and debates and conversations with
Mhm.
niggas with a bunch of idiots. All these niggas is 40, 50 plus years old and dumb as shit. Last night it was a bunch of old niggas up there talking about a whole lot of nothing. I said all these niggas are slow up here. Man, I said who are these niggas, man? I said these niggas proclaiming to be scholars. I said these niggas are street preachers, man. These niggas don't know shit. That's why I'm not taking no information or knowledge from none of these niggas. I was gonna hit the pen. I was like, no, I ain't going up there. Fuck these niggas, man. I said, these niggas dumb. Nigga up there with no shirt on last
Yeah.
night, looking like a motherfucking Tootsie Roll, meathead ass nigga. Y'all showed me how dumb y'all know. That's you, shot son, bro.
Look, Lady Spade in the chat tripping because she don't read books. You feel me? She one of them emotional elbows, huh? Where she make all her decisions based off what she can sense and feel with her body, her carnal vessel, right? That's where she put her meditations and intelligence at. Because what I said all made all type of sense. Just don't buy the book, Lady Spade. The shit already on paper. You know what I mean? The shit, it is the sense. And you want everybody to believe that they abo or nothing, but you don't got the brain space. People like that don't got the brain space, Truth Zone. They could only learn one section of the thing, but I could look at the whole map and break some shit down. And these people out here is thinking about selfish ass, egotistical concepts. They didn't got no law. And that's why I mentioned the Bible, Christ, and God and all that, because the concept of lawlessness is what these meatballs is all about. Fucking around after the secret societies. You know what, Lady Spade, since you so right, then why don't you go and explain why there's the Moors and Muslims all up in you elbows, man? Explain that dumbass shit. Explain how your chief shouting out Farrakhan 1 second, but he just said that he don't fuck with COINTELPRO. And we got proof that Farrakhan is COINTELPRO. So you can't say shit to me, little girl. I don't need none of y'all dumbass goddamn approval. What the fuck you think this is? This is the conscious community. This ain't got shit to do with y'all little corner and shit. Really, yo, for real, like fuck
Man,
all
the
that.
nigga said, look, the
We can
house
talk
of
about UFOs out this bitch. Go ahead, you got.
it's a HOK, house of crackheads, man, a house of bullshit, house of nonsense. Ain't no house of conscience. None of them niggas conscious. It's all regurgitated information, all the same echo chambers, the same school of thoughts. They've been the same conversations have been going on 20 plus years, longer than that. Them niggas went from, like I said, them niggas went from the street corner talking about this shit. Now they on YouTube talking about the same shit. These niggas was talking about this shit when I was 15, 10 years old, bro. It hasn't helped. None of this shit has helped anyone.
Really, they ain't been talking about the Abo shit until like it was only a few people that would ever say some shit like that. Like you can find a video from somebody from 12 years ago dropping the same shit. I forgot his name, yo. I forgot his name. Some older guy, man. It was like 12, 15 years ago, some crazy number, saying what he was saying. But you see, it didn't get trending until recently, right? And it still is on the increase. It just need to be more formulative. It's going through its like cocoon process. Eventually, it's the words are going to be found to show the correct concept, right? And so that's the butterfly get to spread their wings and fly and shit when the truth come out.
All I'm saying is, man, look, man. I'm not trying to get all intellectual and shit. I'm not trying to go deep. All I'm saying is, man, look, man, to anybody listening, man. We had a pivotal point in time to where people don't. I'm saying like to each his own. I see people over here arguing every day about who they are. You know, why are you convinced? These people, most of these people trying to prove who you are to are idiots, man. They don't know shit. They don't know anything. Dumb as fuck, man. Dumb. I'm talking about super dumb. I'm thinking to myself like, wow, man. Then like somebody like Sonetta, like it's just I don't know, man. It's nonsense, you know. This is not about no this is not about intelligence or information. It's about entertainment. It's about views, likes and shares. It ain't about no fucking information. This shit ain't nothing that you can pass down. You can orally pass this shit down to the next generation. Well, other than that, niggas only be Pan Africans online. Niggas is only aboriginals online. Niggas be only Hebrew Israelites online. Then get offline. Niggas say that they Hebrew Israelite. They don't eat pork. Get offline. Eat a whole pork chop sandwich. They only exist online. You know.
Yeah, that's crazy, man.
African culture, our ancestry is not in my bloodline. If it's in yours, then more power to you, Red Squid. I'm gonna put that on the screen.
All right, then that's cool. See, you need to, that's yeah, that's good. Be more respectful. That's all it takes. You know what I mean? That's all it takes.
If
Especially
you
if you like.
if you got
Well,
you
let me say this real quick. Especially
go
if
ahead.
you light skinned, man, you ain't got no right to be just going out your way hating on everything you think is black. That's all I'm saying. Go ahead.
Right, man. All I know is, man, I come from Mississippi, man. I was having a dialogue with my father yesterday, and that's what we was talking about. Like, we deep rooted in Mississippi. That's where I come from. I don't know anything about Somalia, Kenya, Sudan. What's another African country? What's another African country?
Another
Ghana,
African country.
yeah, Ghana. What else? Who else? I don't know anything. I don't do anything that's remotely synonymous to any type of you know African cultural practice, man. None, anything. Period. None of my family has ever done that I know about. And if you see my grandmother looks like a straight up Native American. I'm gonna post a picture of my grandma later on. She looks like she high yellow, come straight from the deep south of Mississippi. High yellow, man. My
And
father is
look,
high. My father is high yellow.
yeah. So, look, man, that's why it matter about the content of a person's character that deal with their mind and their soul. Like if a person mind messed up, you don't want to be around that, or they soul matrix, like they aura. You know what I mean? Like their intentions, right? If that's negative, don't nobody want to be around that. That's universally true. So that makes it to where skin can't contain that, right? When it comes to information, the message of Jesus Christ is the only message that makes it okay for other people that's
But hold on,
outside.
Rescue. Hold
Hold
on,
on, that's
Rescue.
outside of his people. Don't
Right. What's
nobody
up?
else talk about the other people. You got it.
What's up? What's up, Greedy Vegan? What's good with you? Shout out to Lady Spade. Shout out to No. Shout out to Miss Copper. Shout out to everybody in the chat. I don't want y'all thinking that I don't see y'all in the chat. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to Live and Learn. And
Let me say,
what's his name? Shasson mentioned the black people in Mississippi didn't come directly from Africa. Laugh out loud. Most of these people were descendants of who were for long removed Africa. Why would
long
they be acting?
removed.
Why would they be acting African? So that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. You have a colonistic mindset, Shasson. You think like a colonizer, bro, because you generalize everything. You saying the majority of brown and black so-called black people in Mississippi are descendants of Africans, bro. That would be bullshit to say that, bro. How can you prove that genetically and scientifically? You can't prove that, bro. You can't prove it. So I'm saying, what gives you the scholastics or the fucking, you haven't done your due diligence on anything to prove anything, bro. You just talking, bro. You just going off what somebody else told you or what you heard or what you read from a publication, bro. You can't prove that. You can't prove it, bro. And I'm not saying that people in Mississippi, a few people in Mississippi, a small majority of people in Mississippi don't have African descent ancestry. I'm not saying that. I'm not negating that fact. But to generalize it and say everyone, bro, nah, that would be some bullshit to say, man. That would be malarkey on my end to say that. Even on your end, you just said the majority, bro. Listen, look what. Let me read that again, bro. I don't think you really read what you type in the chat, Shasson. I think you retarded, bro. I think you're really slow, bro. I honestly do, bro. I think Shasson, you have ADHD, bro. Like you got dropped on your head as a youth, bro.
Where the positivity from that brother at, man? Like he always on demon time, man, to argue about some shit. But you know, man, he need to be more. He need to be more. I don't know, man. I
Listen,
can't
listen.
speak
I'm
for him.
gonna put that on the screen, bro. You
I can't
said that
speak
you
for
didn't
him.
say that you didn't generalize that. You said most of those people were descendants of people from Africa. So that's a generalized statement that you made. You retarded fuck. Then nah, bro. I ain't about to argue with you, bro. Go ahead. And you still have yet. Listen, bro. Shasson, you dumb bitch. You still have yet to articulate or convey to me any type of West African cultural practices that you indulge in this present day, bro. You have yet to do that, bro, and you're not gonna do it. You can't do it, bro. You can't do it. Just tell me you can't. Then I'll gladly send you on about your way. And like I said, I have more respect for you, bro. That's bull. I mean, that's it's mind boggling. I'm flabbergasted by the fact that you shit on people like Cherise. You shit on people like a lot of these aboriginals. You just shit on people in general that has done their due diligence and went and got the information. They can present their information in an intricate way on their platform. You haven't done that, bro. Only thing you do is go from panel to panel
Mm.
arguing with niggas about who they are, bro. Just like a
Right.
colonizer.
Mm. See, who gonna argue with that? Who gonna argue with that? Yo, listen, what the fuck the arguing about? Like, yo, listen, he couldn't be a part of the solution process, like directly. He had to sit outside and wait till we come to some type of consensus because he seemed to be like just one of the minions that is opposition type. He got that energy, like you want to shut the fuck up about it. Like, you know what I can't stand is
Shason's a piece of shit, man. Shason's a piece of
yeah,
shit. I mean,
it's early in the
let's just be
morning.
all I'm just gonna be all the way real. Shason is a piece of shit. He don't know anything. The guy is ignorant. He's
Ignorant,
unintelligent. He can't articulate himself
unintelligent,
fluently without yelling, going like becoming
going crazy.
unhinged.
Mm,
He
facts.
just this guy's a shithead. This guy's an idiot. Like and he tries to go around, denouncing other people's information that has done the due diligence.
Right.
Their family members have passed down oral history to them, saying, "Hey, this is who we are. We can prove who we are." The only thing this guy goes around, he wants to get people pushback. He's just an agent. He's a colonizer.
Hey, look, he showed up in my chat a couple years back, right? And I didn't know who he was. And yo, all he said was what I was talking about was pseudo. I was talking about aliens and UFOs or something. You know what I mean? Dumbass. Yo, but then that's all he said, right? He wouldn't entertain a discussion about it. He just said that shit and didn't say nothing else. You know, he been one of them in the bushes type. He want to build up his little muscles to go fight with by watching Red Squid and practicing shadow boxing and shit. I get it. But like, why you can't when you go against the Abo shot, son? Why you can't use no African facts to support your dumbass claims? You know what I mean? Like, the real thing is that the evidence point to what the people is talking about. True Zone. The narrative, the school education system isn't. So when people be like, using these sources or saying source up and all this other shit, some people could really just show up and be the source up. You
I see that nigga. I see what you're saying, bro. I see that nigga woke as a new sleep. Where you been at, woke nigga? That nigga woke finally popped back out. Where you been hiding at, nigga? You been
motherfucker was
hiding,
asleep.
nigga. That nigga woke as a new sleep, been hiding. What's up, nigga? I try to get at you by the parlay, man. Hold on, let's Shason, your ass bitch, you about to get booted again for eternity. Your bitch ass about to get booted, nigga. You just a lonely, immature, unintelligent,
Yo, let me
dumbass
say,
colonizer Pan African.
yo,
So I
highlight.
got hold on, respect 1 second. I got respect for your man. I got respect for not a coincidence. I got respect for him. You, bro, that's what I'm saying. You don't have not one video, not one presentation. You don't have anything, bro. Nothing. Zilch, bro. Nothing to present, to show anyone, bro. Go ahead, Squid.
Hey, yo, is that part where you say Squid, the apples think you pseudo? You know what I mean? Go to that. Hey, look, yo think that I could be called that or some shit like that. Like, yeah, that's gonna stick. Showing the apples think I'm pseudo. Hey, who watch? I don't know who out of the 40, 50 people that see my videos who they is, dog. Right? But shit, when you say the apples all together think I'm pseudo, that's because most of them is scared of the Israelite truth. They can't read, and that's part of the mental and physical slavery that the opposition done worked. You know what I mean? And so they want to be able to guess to the right answer without have to go through formal research and shit like that. And so that's what I am. I'm almost 30 years of full formal research. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I mean, a lot of people are uncomfortable by me, dog. Not just the abos. Shit, I could walk up anywhere, but it ain't about that, man. It's like what somebody bring to me and what I'm bringing to the people. Hey, you know what I mean? Yo said the abos think I'm pseudo. Hey, look, if anybody think I'm pseudo, they pseudo. And I won't let any one person represent for everybody. So you go ahead with your cult thinking.
Man, all them niggas suit, man. Son pseudo, Sarnetta pseudo, all them old niggas, all them
Oh
old
Lord.
greasy, all them old greasy niggas that was up on that panel last night pseudo, man. All them niggas trash, man. Like I said, man, these niggas been having these meaningless conversations for years, man. For years. You niggas, y'all not talking about anything new, son. You're not talking about anything new. You just giving aboriginals pushback on who they are, bro. It's the only thing you do, bro. That's it. That's it. I haven't heard you say anything scholarly. I haven't heard you say anything that I can add on to my personal life and utilize. You haven't said anything, bro, that somebody can add on in their personal life and utilize and use it as a positive, bro. They just all trash coming out your mouth, pseudo shit, bro. That's why I'm doing a review, nigga. Go be great on your channel, son. That main channel you got over there got 3 subscribers, bro. Go fire up a live, make up a fucking video. Be great on that channel. They got 3 subscribers, bro. That's what I'm telling you, bro. You don't get it, do you?
Hey,
you clout chase off the Aboriginals, nigga. You wouldn't be. Nobody would know who you were, bro. If you didn't come into the Aboriginals community and get them niggas pushback, nobody would know who the fuck you were, bro. Nobody, bro. You just dick riding out of coincidence. That's all you do, bro. You dick riding out of coincidence, and then you go over there to the Aboriginals stirring up trouble and shit, bro.
That sounds
you
just
just
about
a piece
right.
of shit.
Yeah, that's facts, yo, Shy Son. You couldn't rebut that, dog. Like real shit. Like he hit you with straight facts with that one. Real shit. You like a little minion out this motherfucker, dog. I don't know what you represent. But it's like y'all. It's like
You got no personal life, yeah. Hey, Shy Son, bro. You know what I'm gonna do next, nigga. I'm gonna crush you, nigga. Don't make me go into my vault, nigga, and drop another video on your bitch ass and crush your bitch ass. But I know that's what you want, though. You want somebody to say your bitch ass name. That's why you come in these chats and shit like that. Like I said, you have nothing. That's what I'm saying. How can you go around and shit on people like Sharice, OTK, who else, and all these other people, man? How can you go around shitting on these people and you have no fucking information, bro? Nothing on your channel, bro. You have nothing, nigga.
Drop your link in the chat, son. We want to see. Hey, look, make a video with content, Shot.
Then he starts going into the weird shit. He starts going into the weird shit about like my kids being around. What the fuck what does that have to do with the context of this conversation that we're having, bro? I told you to convey to me what West African culture that you indulge in that's synonymous, bro.
He on E, man. Right? He definitely on E. Listen, Shot.
We got your master teacher in
the bottom of the barrel, man.
Look, listen, we got your master teacher, not a coincidence in the chat. And shout out to not a coincidence. Not a coincidence, bro. I fuck with you, bro. But this, your stool pigeon right here, your minion right here, get this nigga the fuck out of here. Throw this nigga in the dumpster.
Yeah,
Take this nigga back to the foster. Take this nigga back to that Pan African foster home you found him at. Take this nigga back to whatever orphanage you found his ass at. Yeah. He's that little baby. He's that little baby that Tupac was rapping in that music video of Brenda's Got a Baby. He's that nigga. He's that little baby that got found in the garbage. He's that receipt. Shot Son, that little nigga that Brenda threw away in the trash can.
Brenda, Shot
Son, you the result. Shot Son, you the result of Brenda's Got a Baby, a crack baby, nigga. Your head look like a motherfucking thumb head ass nigga. You like the Pringles man. Funny face ass nigga, smushkin looking ass nigga.
Yeah, smushkin, smushkin.
I'm about to troll you, bitch ass.
Hey, look. Yo, not a coincidence. It is right. The Abos did horrible last night. So yeah, man. You know what I mean? The truth is.
I think that, man. I'm being unbiased, man. I think they did very well. I think on both sides. See, I can say that being unbiased. I think if somebody has, I got you. I think somebody that has African ancestry and they can prove it. They've done their due diligence to prove that. How can I be biased towards that? How can I tell somebody that you're not African? If somebody's professing to be or proclaiming to be an Aboriginal or indigenous, and they've done their due diligence and they can prove that, you know, and they can articulate it fluently and, you know, convey it to whoever they're trying to convey it to and prove it, there's no argument. There's nothing. There's no pushback. There would be no pushback on neither side. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
That's like an Asian man having to prove to you that they're Asian, and they already know that they're Asian. But at that point, it would be meaningless to even do that. So that's what I'm saying. On Sarnetta's end, at this point, man, it's all just for likes, shares, and subs, man.
But nah, though, check it though. Sonetta is an OG when it comes to the information getting relayed. So really, if once it's become clear, let's say they start talking about it, more people are going to be hit to these teachings that are otherwise unknown. For real. Like Sonetta is the top platform in the conscious community.
Right. You say
Real
he's
talk.
top now. That's what I'm saying. I'm not a part of no conscious. I never really, you know.
Well, look. I meant like this in the community of people on this internet. Like we all know each other. Like
Got you.
somebody that watch your channel and their channel be watching his channel. Shit like that.
Got you. Got you. Yeah, I never really been too enthusiastic or intrigued to watch any of Shaunetta's content. I've had knowledge of who he is over the years, but I've never really like been too keen on going over there, hopping on a panel, or just listening to any of his information.
Right. Well, basically, all these people
The
might get
same thing goes
arrested.
for Brother Sanchez. Any of these top
Right.
guys, man, I feel like I can't learn anything from these guys. I feel like these guys been doing it 30, 40 plus years. These
Mhm.
niggas is old and washed up. What the fuck can they tell me about anything? Because most of that shit that they propagating, and I feel like it's pseudo. Aside to say he's from Africa, he has African lineage. More power to him. I'm not gonna go against that because that shit was passed down to him orally. He proved it genetically. I can't go against that. But not a coincidence. You said that Shah Son's information is top notch. No, it's not. He doesn't have a. He doesn't even have a fucking channel, bro. He doesn't have any. He doesn't have any videos or information on his channel. So how can you say that's a biased statement to make? Not a coincidence. Shah Son doesn't have any top information. He doesn't even have a fucking channel with videos on it, doing the presentations, bro. Come on, man. Make it make sense.
Yeah, like he not going to acknowledge that though. He going to say something else. See, that's like them crabs. They walk sideways and shit. So you throw something directly at his ass, he sidestep that motherfucker and talk about something else. Say something else. That's that retarded shit. Woke is sleep. Woke is right. The most of the people is retarded as hell. Really.
Yeah, they dumb as shit. That's why I said
Right.
most of them niggas. I said most of them old niggas that was up on that panel last night sound retarded, sound slow as shit. I'm thinking to myself, man, these niggas sound crazy. These niggas is 50, 60, 40 years old. These niggas is retarded. Just regurgitating shit they've been talking about. They've been talking about 30 years, man.
But it is a silver lining, and that's what need to be the focus, right? Getting through the unconscious bullshit to the conscious intelligence, and yeah, I mean that's something that none of them people is on to. They on the technology. We out here trying to find scrolls. Not all of us. All right, that wasn't a gem. You know what I mean?
It's it.
That was like a nickel. Apologize.
Nah, well, you don't necessarily need a channel, bro. I'm not saying that. But I'm saying, like, nigga, if you're going to go around, critiquing somebody, telling somebody who they are, nigga, at least have something somebody can go look at, nigga.
Or don't act like Shy
Even
Son.
even even Woke is a new sleep got videos on his channel.
Yeah, definitely, man.
I
Yo,
mean,
people.
if you done your due diligence and you know what you know, you necessarily don't need a YouTube channel. I'm not saying that, but like somebody like Shy Son doing the weird shit that he does, yes. In that case, yes.
Fine.
He
Somebody
got
in
beat up on.
the chat.
I got beat up on Q Butter's panel. Nah, I ain't get beat up over there, bro.
There's people in the chat make videos sometimes. There be information dropped in the chat, and that's a whole thing. Beast Mode used to do that shit a lot. A few people dropped information, man. That shit became something, and that's how it is. Like as a content creator, you can admit that. I can admit that shit. Like if somebody say some real shit and they don't gotta hit the link. They don't gotta have their own channel, yo. That shit be real.
Right. Everybody get them likes up though. What's up, Lauren Taylor? Long time no see. Shout out to you, and I appreciate that cash app, Lauren Taylor, that you sent me last week. I didn't know you had cash app me until I installed the app and seen it. Like, damn, I didn't know she sent me no money. But salute to Lauren Taylor. You've been rocking with me since day one. Since my first channel. So salute to you. Hope your day's going good. Your morning's going good. But shout out to you. Shout out to all my day ones. Shout out to shout out to the beautiful Sharice too. Shout out to Sharice, man.
It just don't look right. You can't say nothing nice about a lady after you done did all that with throwing up in the chat. You know,
Yeah,
you
what's
see
going on?
that?
Y'all going to war in the chat. I can't even keep up with the damn chat, man. What's up?
Man, that's mostly Shah son talking to himself.
Man, I'm Shasson about to get that nigga about to get blocked until 2090.
Just time him out for 10 seconds and erase all his accounts.
Yeah, somebody time that nigga Shasson out for like 50 seconds, a minute, something like that. Put that nigga on ice for like a minute.
Yeah. Put him in the freezer.
Somebody time out Brenda's baby. They got found in the garbage ass nigga. But yeah, man, I just wanted to get up here and add my 2 cents, man, to the like that whole thing. Like to me looking at it, that shit has nothing to do with information. Information being exchanged, man. Exchanged. That's just a power play by Sonetta, man. Like I said, the nigga said out his own mouth. I don't give a fuck about what y'all niggas talking about. Y'all niggas can come up here and present all the information you want. I don't care. He said
Right.
he said out his own
That's
mouth.
necessary. But that's necessary too, son.
He said I started in the street doing this shit 30-something years ago. I done heard it all before. Y'all not telling me nothing new, and I don't give a fuck what y'all niggas talking about. Hit the like button, send some cash outs. That's what I care about. That's what he said.
Right. That's fine. So what? He can say that. He can say that. He got the right to say that because we need a unbiased mediator, moderator, referee, judge. So he's supposed to say that. That's not supposed to change what angles. He's saying that he ain't with no sides. So that when these sides come together for whatever other, meeting, they could be had. Like, it's in the works. The way Napa Shada had dragged whatever females that she was dragging, man, that shit right. Those was like some skillfully fighting words and shit. Like whoever them women was, I forgot who they was. But whoever they was, you would think, like, if you go by what Napa said, they need to be coming up with some PowerPoints or something right now. Right? Because, you know what I mean? Real shit. That's what it is, man. Look, like Sonetta is where it's going to come together at. And we see these top niggas from these different angles, man. It's going to be interesting or whatever, man.
Yeah, what's up? What's up, House of Nathan? What's up, Hurricane JW? What's up, who else in this motherfucker, man? Damn. Shout out to everybody in the chat. What's up, Black Indian? What's up with you, man? Everybody, please hit that like button. We got 30 niggas in the chat. Everyone, kindly, please hit the like button. For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just want to add my 2 cents, man. Like, I at the end of the day, even me personally, like, if you know who you are, you shouldn't have to prove it to a bunch of imbeciles, man. Like, me personally, I really don't give a shit. These are just echo chambers that have been going on way before I came on the scene, and it's just gonna be going on long after I'm gone. Sometimes a lot of these niggas is huh?
It's not the case, bro. It's not the case.
Nigga, that's my perspective, though, nigga.
But listen, all right.
My perspective, nigga.
Listen to this, yo.
Hold on, real quick. Hold on.
You doing your...
Hold on, I'm gonna meet you up real quick, bro. You saying that's not the case, nigga? That's my opinion, though, nigga.
Your opinion, dog. Yo, I'm not disrespecting your opinion, but people ain't up out here just to play around. Like, that's not what people start this shit for. Like, all that shit you saying, talking about all these people that ain't doing what they supposed to be doing. But that shit don't represent what the fuck is going on out here, dog. Do you a motherfucking presentation, dog? What the fuck is you out here doing? What books you read? You want to do a show? You know what I mean? Because now that I done spoke with you, feel me? I'm probably just
who you talking to?
Open up pictures and shit, man.
Red Squid, who you talking to? Who you talking to, Red Squid?
True Zone.
Red Squid. Who the fuck are you talking to, Red Squid?
I'm talking to you, my dear brother. Bean pie, my brother. Bean pie, my brother.
No, you low key trying to come to me sideways, nigga. That'll get your ass eradicated through off the panel, nigga.
No, you already put me in the lobby, dog. But that ain't.
I'll put your ass in the lobby again, nigga. I ain't got don't try to come up here and tell me trying to opinionate my perspective, nigga.
This what you doing?
All y'all niggas pseudo to me, man.
Look. See,
all y'all niggas pseudo.
Right, say that shit. We need that. That's what you're contributing to this community by keeping it
All y'all
real.
niggas, I'm not a part of no community, nigga. When
You
the
in the
fuck did I say I was a
digital,
part of a?
you in the digital space.
Hold on, let me put this nigga in the back. He ain't gonna let me talk. This dumbass nigga, bro. When the hell did I say? When did I ever tell anyone I was a part of a community? I let it be known all the time. I'm not a part of no Aboriginal community, no conscious community, no Black Hebrew Israelite community, no fucking reptilian alien community, no spiritual community. I'm not a part of nothing. I don't subscribe to nobody's doctrine. All you old niggas is pseudo to me, man. I don't listen to anything you niggas say. All pseudo ass niggas, man. Trash ass niggas. They've been preaching that same old watered down ass information for 20, 30 plus years. Niggas ain't hearing that shit no more, man. Every nigga that was on Sunday panel last night is trash, garbage. Sonetta himself, all them niggas, all them Pan African niggas, ain't about nothing. All colonizing ass niggas, man. All right, cool.
Yeah, salute. Yeah, and so what? We dragging, and that's all. A fake
Shut up, neutral. Yeah, I'm
narrative.
neutral. I don't get mad. I'm not. I
You
don't
know what
pick
I mean?
sides, bro. I don't give a fuck about none of this shit.
So if you heard the fake narrative, you would say, "Nah, that shit fake," right? That's what I assume, right? I'm not trying to make assumptions. That's what we is. We up here taking the veil off people's face, man, where they can see the real shit, not the fake shit, man, by using our words. You already,
Right.
yeah.
I my only thing is, bro, like I said, man, I rock with the Aboriginals. I really do, because they make up the majority of the chat when they come in here. And I'm more like I said, I'm neutral, but I'm more on the side of it, like, brown people been here. Like, I don't know nothing about no fucking Africa, man. I don't know nothing about Africa. So niggas like Shy Son that generalizes that shit every time he talk. This retarded ass nigga, I don't fuck with niggas like him.
Well, maybe if you knew about Africa, you would know
You
how
believe in
to
it. That's what I'm saying,
shut
Shy.
it
That's
down.
what I'm saying. Even with you, Red Squid, like, you believe in the whole, Israelite doctrine, bro. Like what Lady Spade put in the chat. I'm not gonna
Mm.
go against that, man. That's on you.
Yeah, but I don't really push it though. I don't push it on
Man,
people.
fuck Shy Son, nigga. That nigga, fuck that nigga. Matter of fact, somebody time that nigga Shy Son out in the chat. Fuck that nigga. I don't like that nigga. Because he tries to talk all this information, but then throws low blows while he trying to convey information that's pseudo. Fuck that nigga too.
Yeah.
I'm not saying he's wrong for coming at their info. I'm not saying he can go up there and give them pushback against their information. I ain't got no problem with that, because I do the same thing, nigga.
This is the way
You
you
don't
do it
see,
though, man.
hold on, bro. I don't went to Q Butters panel and gave them niggas pushback against that Pan African shit. I don't went to some of these Aboriginal panels and gave them niggas pushback against that shit. It's okay to get pushback every now and then. I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with that. But I'm saying this nigga, he generalizes that shit. He tries to say everybody's African like him. At the end of the day, fuck that nigga.
He ain't African. He ain't African. That's the funny part.
Nigga, if I don't like a nigga, I don't like his channel, nigga, I wouldn't be over there. That makes you even weirder. If you don't like True Zone, nigga, then why your bitch ass in the chat? Why you commenting? Get your bitch ass on. I don't go around niggas I don't fuck with. The information that they propagating, if I don't fuck with it, I don't fuck with it. You ain't gonna see me in the niggas chat. You ain't gonna see me on this panel. And so why is your bitch ass in the chat? So I respect your opinion, True Zone.
Man,
That's what I'm saying. I
whoop
respect
his ass,
everyone's
man.
opinion, man. This is what the problem is, man.
And the elbows.
Everybody has an opinion, man. It's like an asshole. Everybody gets one. So I respect everybody's opinion. Even somebody like Shy Son. He says that he has African lineage. I respect that. I'm not going. Cool. Somebody say they have indigenous ancestry. Cool. Somebody said they believe in aliens and UFOs and motherships. That's cool.
There you go.
I don't believe in that doctrine. But if somebody else believes in that and that's what they know, that's cool. To each his own.
She might be right though. I probably do be talking about some that I mean I don't know, man. She say that evidently she's still saying I got an Israelite doctrine. Like that's fucked up to me because I mean that I ain't I ain't relay my information in a way where she wouldn't feel that way. So that
You
shit
say you
really
saw. Hold on.
was
You
my
say I
fault.
saw you over there tag teaming with the Doo Doo Show members, but it's fuck. Yeah, fuck Shy Son. Who was I tag teaming with? Nigga, the last time I was on Root Words panel, I was cussing that nigga Bobby out. Who was on that panel when I was over there going at that nigga Bobby? So what you talking about, Woke?
I got the top information, man. What do you mean? Like I don't that my shit the most cutting edge out of anybody you can find on the internet
Huh?
or in the digital bookstore. Straight up. My information relays, man. That's just top. It's the top, the upper echelon.
Who was I tag team? What the fuck, nigga? What are you? Hey, Woke, hit the panel, nigga. What are you talking about?
I don't even see his comments, man. What? Oh,
You don't see his comment?
oh wait. Who the doodoo? Nah, man. I ain't, man. I ain't talking about no shit, man. Yeah, I don't like the way he talk and curse and shit, man. I mean, it's early in the morning. Yo. It's 111 right now.
Man, everybody make sure to hit that like button.
Real shit. They say stop coming around people they don't agree with and shit. Like, look, this people don't agree with me. What the fuck? I go wherever I want to go, man. You gonna have to just block me then. Like, you're real shit. But I don't troll like that. Y'all fuck with Rob Noxious. I am not him. Y'all got shit confused. Y'all whole fucking lames. Fuck y'all. Y'all not real aboriginals to me,
You talking about you
right?
being on Reverse Panel with Zan Bobby?
What are they talking about?
Man, I was nigga. I was up there for like 5 minutes because the nigga was talking about. I low key wanted to get on that nigga's ass. Down like, nah, you know what? I'm gonna keep it cordial. Nigga, I can go to different panels, nigga. Y'all can go over there. I go anywhere, nigga. But who was I tag teaming?
Well, listen, man. Just
I don't know what that nigga talking about.
talk about something else. You can attack a person for their identity. Yeah, child disrespectful all around.
Nigga, we don't been on panels with them niggas way before that. Y'all niggas don't been on with panels with them niggas way before that. That's on you, Woke, man. Nigga, that's on you, bro. I don't know what you talking about, nigga. That's on you, nigga. You go where you go, I go where I go, nigga. So I don't know what the fuck you talking about, nigga.
Yeah, you need to change the subject, man. Like, what the fuck? Hey,
I
look.
don't give a fuck about all that. Fuck all that shit you talking about right now, nigga. Back to you, Shy Son. Back to this sign that nigga, man. I don't give a fuck what fuck. I don't care about none of that, nigga. Listen, man. These niggas been talking about this shit for all these years, man. At the end of the day, this shit don't matter, man. It matters, but it don't matter, man. You know,
Because of the agents. The agents is what hold people back. All that fucking with the Islam going back saying that the white man wrote the Bible, all that shit be fucking people up. They got to
man, listen.
restart.
This is what I'm gonna do. This is what I'm gonna do. This is what I'm gonna do right here. Listen, man. To anybody that got any type of secret feelings towards True Zone that won't smoke with me, man, let it be known. If you won't smoke with me, nigga, let it be known. I'm all for the trolling, the jokes, and the smoke, nigga. If you won't smoke with me and you got undercover feelings for me, you want to go at me, nigga, let it be known, nigga. I will entertain it, nigga. I don't give a fuck, nigga. I don't care. If you don't like me, nigga, unsubscribe from my channel. Get the fuck out of here. I'll block your bitch ass forever. Don't come around me, nigga. If I don't fuck with you, I won't come around you. If you don't like what I talk about on this channel, unsubscribe, my nigga. Go on about your merry motherfucking way, nigga. But other than that, I'm all for the smoke. Anybody want any type of smoke with me, nigga? I'm all for it, nigga. Ain't no hole in my blood, nigga. I'll troll shit out of one of you bitch ass niggas.
Mm.
I have no problem trolling none of you lame ass bitch ass niggas that don't know shit. That ain't about nothing in real life. They ain't got shit. Bring it. You got the right one. You got the right man. Whatever you want, I'm on.
Something wrong with woke, man. Don't
That's
even
the
read
that's
his
I ain't talking.
comment.
That's to anybody in the chat. That's to anybody. Anybody want war with me? We can go to war. What that nigga Scarface tell? What Scarface tell? What's the name of that movie, nigga? We want to go to war, motherfucker. If you want war, just say it, nigga.
Well, listen, you and Shah Sun going at it won't necessarily be a war. It'll be like a little skirmish and shit. A little
Man,
happening
somebody time that
behind the
bitch ass
building.
nigga. Man, get somebody. Hey, get that bitch ass nigga shot son out of my chat. Time that nigga out for 24 hours. Get that bitch ass nigga out of my chat.
Wogan Shah Sun like twin. They did look like they were right next to each other. They're
Man,
like
get that bitch
both
ass
saying
get that
wild
bitch
ass shit.
get that bitch ass nigga out of my chat, man. Fuck you, nigga. It's fuck you. It's fuck you for life. Get that African ass. Get that African booty
Oh,
scratcher. Get
don't call
Brenda's
him an
baby out my
African.
mother. Man, hold
Yeah,
on, bro.
yeah.
Get Brenda's baby out my chat. Yo, nigga, I'm disgusted by looking at you. Looking at your avatar. And every time I look at your avatar, it makes me want to hurl. Get your bitch ass back on the boat and sell your bitch ass back to West Africa, nigga. I'm pretty sure they will welcome you with no open arms. They see your bitch ass crossing coming to the shore, man. They'll drown your bitch ass.
You know what's sad? Truth Zone. He not even African. He a Indian bloodline that's confused to the max. That's why he act like a little Pan African demon because he want the shit to be real. You know what I mean? That's that self hatred. Yeah, don't know what type of character is that. You know what I mean? Shit. Look, shit, man. All right, man. I'm about to go ahead and do nothing. You know what I'm saying? But a whole bunch of shit. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, man. I need to you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I think I got notes for everything I need now, man. Like I think I'm pretty good on the note taking, man. I'm gonna go ahead and start cranking out some new materials, man. Like a video, you know what I mean? But this to me is boring as hell. Right? To me, making a video showing all a bunch of pictures and speaking on it is lame. It kind of, I mean, but I think that type of shit would maybe shut people up.
Woke. You ain't gotta shoot woke down. Woke, he alright. He alright. Let that nigga be. The other nigga shot son, get that nigga the fuck out of here. See, yeah, somebody say he the identity police. Yeah, that nigga a colonizer, man. That nigga a freak. He said you timed out. Nappy head, who he time out? So I'm saying I be giving too many. I be trying to show love, nigga. I be giving the wrong niggas wrenches and shit, man. I can find out how to go unwrench niggas from over here, bro. All these fuck niggas, man. What's up with all these fuck niggas?
And
Let me
he
go.
always been like that though. It's like it's not even like he in a bad mood or nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like to me, I don't even really be like watching as much. Every time I had seen him, he always was doing something crazy, like you know what I mean, like yeah, extra dumb shit. Yeah.
It's not that serious, man. He's saying like I don't give a fuck what mood he in, man. I really don't care about these niggas' emotions and feelings, man. I don't give a fuck about these niggas' emotions and feelings. I don't give a
Me
fuck if these
neither,
niggas like,
man.
bro. Listen,
Yeah.
man. I don't care if these niggas like me or don't like me. Who gives a fuck about these niggas' opinions? These niggas' opinions don't even matter in real life. These niggas don't even call shots in real life. These niggas can't even call an Uber in real life and catch a fucking Uber across town. So why the fuck would I care about any of these niggas' opinions? These niggas don't matter. These niggas don't even matter these niggas don't even matter in real life.
Now you getting it, truth on there. That's the truth
These,
that need to be spread
these niggas
across
is
the
these niggas is
airways.
roaches, man. Go to YouTube. Yeah, I untimed him out. You said
Yeah.
go to YouTube Studio. Yeah, shot son, your bitch ass about to get blocked.
So negative. And
Hey
then he got
man,
sun in his name and shit. That's not right. He will never bring sunshine, but he got that shit in his name.
told you, man. Some of these niggas is crack babies, man. some of these niggas is test tube babies, full blown retarded.
No BS, man. No
Niggas putting on
BS.
makeup, acting like they smart and intellectual. These niggas is retarded. You say you good now, up here, then? All right, cool, man. Everybody, please hit the like button, man. All I did was want to come up here and get my 2 cents on what I seen happen last night. That catastrophe I seen happen last night. I feel like everybody had a valid point. Well, I'm more on the side of Sharice and all of them. Because I really don't subscribe to that whole out of African shit, man. I ain't with that shit. That's just nonsense. And it's like I said, man, it's just the echo chamber over there. You got a bunch of washed up old niggas over there, man, repeating the same, talking about the same shit over and over again, man. I'm not gonna beat somebody up about who the fuck they identify as. A motherfucker can identify as a cat. They got schools where kids identifying as cats now. They got litter boxes inside the fucking bathroom, so you can be anybody you want to be. You can identify as a fucking a paper bag if you want to. So these identities, to me, at this point, unless like somebody said, they can prove their indigenous heritage, then it can be somewhat beneficial. But even then, having all these goddamn titles and you can't really benefit from it is, to me, is meaningless. You know, I can't go to any of these banks and say, yeah, I'm a Pan African. I come from Somalia. Give me a loan for a house. Give me a grant. That's how I look at it. You know, and somebody like Sonetta, that nigga ain't nothing but a motherfucking agent. That nigga's an agent, man. Full blown agent. All them niggas, man.
So you an agent fighter, then you against the CIA and FBI, man. You gotta watch what you say, right? But then again, not at all, because the agents is entertained by what you're saying, bro. Right? The CIA, the FBI, who you think they work for? The military or a secret society? You ain't gotta watch what you say. I was just joking. You know what I mean? But what you think it is? Like a secret society or the military? It's all that. It's just a trick question. It ain't a trick question, but you probably already know. If you calling Sonetta an agent, man, we all want you to just sit down and get out the way of the movie that's playing. Like you stand up in the middle of the theater, everybody watching the screen and shit, Sonetta up there, right? If anything happened
Like,
happened with the comedics and the abos, it's gonna happen at Sonetta Chan.
You say if anything happens between who?
The abos and the chemics.
Man, it's just a war. It's just a war of information, man. That's all it is. Niggas
Right.
warring over information, man. It is what it is. I ain't gonna get caught in the middle.
That's the ring. That's the ring. That's the platform, the octagon. The toughest environment to be in. Right? So when it comes to relay information, showing presentations and speaking, having sources, like that's where them standards are upheld. Right? Like on the panels that you might be familiar with or seen, they up there talking over each other. It's chaos. They don't got, you know what I mean? They don't got no sources. They making shit up. Young people talking about what some old people should be saying and vice versa. Shit like that.
Got you.
But peace though, man. I appreciate you letting me up though, bro.
Yeah, anytime, bro. I'll pull up to your channel too, man. Maybe that nigga Loyal will be over there. I'll continue beating that nigga down.
Man,
now that's a dumbass nigga. That nigga Loyal dumb as shit.
Hey, look, man. Bob the Builder, man. Look, man. Home, what they call home improvement militant. Yo, with the gun belt home improvement and shit.
Yeah, I ain't gonna be up for too much longer either, man. I gotta finish working. I just did a house before I went live. I gotta go do a few more things, man. I make this money. I'll get my hair cut. I'm going out of town this weekend, man. I gotta get my hair cut and shit. All right, boy, be easy, man.
Yeah, man. Peace.
All right, cool. Everybody, make sure to hit that like button, man. We got 30-some people in the chat, man. Everybody hit that like button, man. So I'm gonna do a survey real quick. Everyone put a 1 in the chat. If y'all feel like that the aboriginals took it home last night, on Sonetta's panel. Everybody put a two in the chat if they feel like that nigga Sarnetta is pseudo and he's an agent. He said woke is to act like a female police and where you go and who you talk to. Now, I don't give a fuck where no nigga go. I don't give a fuck who a nigga talk to, who a nigga have a dialogue with. I don't give a fuck who a nigga talk to. That dang, I don't care. Why the fuck? That's not on my interest to care about who. I'm not gonna be going around. I don't give a fuck who a nigga talk to. Y'all niggas been knowing each other way before I came into the mix. You see, he left. No, woke guy. Y'all know that nigga rogue. Yeah, woke's just a rogue nigga, man. Y'all ain't figured that out yet. I figured out this nigga just a rogue nigga, man. It is what it is with that nigga. He said, son, that most definitely on the feds. Yeah, that nigga a cop. No, I don't support that shit, Sharice. But just people like Shasan, I just don't have no respect for. That nigga is the bottom of the barrel, like just a piece of shit. I don't like that nigga, man. Shasan, that he the type of nigga. He let his mouth write checks that his ass can't cash, man. He's just a piece of shit. That nigga's a fucking colonizer, man. That nigga, he talk. That's what I'm saying. He talks all this shit about people's information, but don't have shit. Ain't got nothing to present to anyone. He can't tell me how to start up an LLC. He can't tell me how to start up a lucrative business. He can't tell a nigga. None of these niggas can tell anybody how to do anything that can add on to to what they do in their personal life, man. None of these niggas can. I'm not saying everybody can. Some of y'all can. Well, niggas like Shy Son, they can't tell you anything informative that can add on to your personal life in a positive way, man. Trash can ass niggas. Yeah, it's a literal losers. Yeah, they niggas are losers, man. They ain't got shit going on. Ain't got shit. Nigga ain't even got a car. They ain't even got a crib. Ain't got shit. But got an opinion. Get the fuck out. Get your bitch ass out of here before I break your neck. Before I embarrass you on this motherfucking internet. I have no problem going to war with anybody. I went to war with that nigga Bobby in the shit show and the diarrhea show. I have no problem going to war with nobody. I have no problem trolling anybody. I won't. I'll go to war with anyone. I don't care. All you gotta do is let it be. All you gotta do is tell me, nigga. You just leave me alone before you get your ass embarrassed, nigga. So no doubt. So I got a hammer. I'm happy. That's what's up, man. Hope everybody have that's what I'm saying. I hope everybody has a positive day, man. Minus all the negative comments we make to one another. You know, I hope everybody has a good day, man. I hope everybody gets what they ask for and gets what they want, man. I hope everybody families, flourish. Nothing but the best, man. Positive energy. That's what we should be saying to one another, man. We got bitch ass, troll ass, not troll ass. We got bitch ass niggas like Shy Son, man. He's holding niggas back. Has abandoned him. And I don't respect. He talks about Dociana. Who? Yeah, I've heard her talk before. Dociana. She seems very intelligent. Shit, she was on the main thing. Niggas don't have to on that show. Yeah, Woke is a troll. Yeah, I know he's a troll. I already know. But the reason why I like, I ain't gonna say the reason why I had respect for Woke. I got respect for him. Is because of some of the stuff he was saying. So the same thing with a lot of you all. I respect. Y'all's mind. I respect where y'all come from. I try to be unbiased, man. I try to be neutral. I don't really pick sides. You know, degeneracy at its finest. You say he clearly don't respect you. Now if he don't, he ain't gonna let it be known though. Woke won't tell me. Woke won't say, "Hey, truth's on. I don't respect you. I'm on problems with you." I doubt he says that. I highly doubt it. Like I go to war. I go to war with the lion, nigga. But other than that, man, to anybody, man, like I say all the time, there's nothing wrong with being aware of where you at. There's nothing wrong with reaching for higher knowledge, higher consciousness, wisdom, etc. There's nothing wrong with that. But when there's certain points to where you try to put your beliefs and doctrines off on somebody else. That's what I don't agree with. Somebody that wants somebody to think just like them. The world don't think like that. You can't. I would be that would make me a colonizer for me to go around telling people who they are and where they come from. Me making generalized statements saying everybody's African, or saying everybody's a Mexican, or everybody's Asian. That's some shit a colonizer would do. Nah, nah, fuck all that shit. So I don't even hear all the community that came in to say what's up. Yeah, but shout out to everybody, man. The research speaks for itself. I'm reasonably trying to. Everybody, get this live stream up to get this motherfucker up to 40 likes, man. Before I end this shit, cause I'm about to get up out of here. I got shit I gotta do. Yeah, everybody have a good day, man. A positive day, man. Go make some money, man. Go get a loan for a house. Do something positive, man. You know, do something with your kids. Make sure your kids are straight. That's what means the most. At the end of the day, you know, all this information is cool. All this, knowing who we are, Aboriginal, Indigenous, Pan African, all that shit's cool, man. Even the information that somebody stumble up on, that's cool. But when it's all said and done, man, your kids and your families was most important, man. Make sure your kids, the next generation is straight, man. Make sure they good. Being there to support them, you know, that's what matters to me the most. Making sure my daughter's good. Make sure I'm there for her. Making sure she's good financially, physically, emotionally, man. Make sure my household is in order, man. Staying on top of my bullshit bills. Trying to add on to my life in a positive way. Out here trying to get more contracts to build up my brand. That's what matters to me, man. All this YouTube shit, this is like shit I do in my spare time. But I know for a fact a lot of you all take this shit, personal because you have so much invested into it. So I have no pushback, against that. Yeah, make sure your household good, man. A lot of motherfuckers out here living in squalors, sleeping from couch to couch. But when they get on YouTube with an opinion, they ain't got a house, ain't got a car, ain't got a career, don't have a business, don't even have insurance, don't have nothing to show, no nothing, but got an opinion. I don't want your opinion if you ain't got shit. I'm just gonna let that be known. If you ain't got nothing, you ain't doing shit. I don't want your opinion. And I really don't give a fuck about what you say or think. You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. They don't speak for. That's what I'm saying. They don't. Lady Spade, respectfully, they don't speak for all Africans, man. Because you got to think all Africans don't even claim them niggas. I bet if any one of these Pan African niggas like Shah Sun went to West Africa right now, they wouldn't claim that nigga. Like nigga, you American. What, we don't know who you are. They wouldn't even claim these niggas. Africans don't even like these niggas. I don't ever see Africans on these niggas panels. These niggas claiming all this pro African shit. I have yet to see I have not seen that one Kenyan, Somalian on any of these niggas panels. So now they got a big ass picture of Africa in the background, but he don't have no Africans on his panel. Never. He be having Hebrew Israelites up there. He be having fucking aboriginals up there, Pan Africans up there. He don't have no real legitimate Africans up there. Any of these niggas. These niggas don't even have African friends. Oh man, nigga, you that loving you that if you that in love with Africa, man, go get you a Somalian wife, a Somalian girlfriend, nigga. No, Africa don't like these niggas. Them niggas will tell. Look, I had an African on my panel. I forgot his name. I think his name was Lucky Ben Hebrew. Shout out to Lucky Ben Hebrew. Lucky Ben Hebrew he conveyed to Shah Sun, hey man, black Americans and Africans are diametrically opposed. We're not the same. He said, we're not the same as you all. He said, we don't even claim y'all. He said, no. He said, black Americans have been there for this African. If y'all go back go back into my archive of videos, live streams, you will hear that Shah Sun got beat up by that African. Told that nigga, we don't claim y'all niggas. Y'all niggas is not us. We're not synonymous with one another. We're not the same. The nigga told him that, and the nigga still think he got. Come on, man. That at that point is insanity. You have a fucking full blown African tell you, nigga, hey, you not us, man. We're not synonymous with one another. We don't care for you niggas. Y'all niggas been over there in America for a very long time. We've been over here doing our thing for a very long time in Africa. We're not the same. And nigga, you still holding on to that fucking concept of being a fucking Pan African, bro? At that point, you just crazy. You just a nut. You just a fucking nutcase. And you're not even worth talking to anymore because I'm not gonna change your mind. You're not gonna change mine. So at that point, it's meaningless to even talk to a nigga like you. So they say they're all African. That's what I'm saying. All these niggas can do is go around generalizing that shit. Everybody's African, bro. Everybody's not African, bro. That's like going around saying everybody's Venezuelan, everybody's Cuban. I'm saying everybody's Argentinian, everybody's Haitian, everybody's white. That would be a dumbass statement to make. That's what I'm saying. These guys, man. Listen, man. At the end of the day, fuck Sarnetta, fuck all them old ass washed up niggas over there with that pseudo information. Fuck all them niggas, man. You know. I'm about to get up out of here because I got shit I got to do. Y'all be easy, man. Everybody, please hit that like button, please, and thank you. I got money to go make. But respect to everybody. Shout out to Sharice. Shout out to No. Shout out to Live and Learn. Shout out to Hurricane JW. Shout out to Lady Spade. Who else is this motherfucker? Shout out to who else? Shout out to Mike Dollars. Shout out to Black Indian. Shout out to Miss Copper Parker. Shout out to I think I already said No. Who else is this motherfucker, man? Shout out to everybody, man. And my channel is growing too, man. So I'm loving that my channel is growing, man. Like I say all the time, I remember that I used to have 2 people in the chat, man. Now I'm up to like 30 people in the chat at any given time consistently, man. Shout out to everybody. I know who y'all. If y'all hit the like button, if you support me, man, shout out to you. Shout out to what's her name too? Shout out to late Lauren Taylor too. Shout out to you. And like I said, I appreciate that cash app too that you sent me last week. I didn't even know you sent it to me, but I appreciate that. Yeah, y'all have a good day, man. Everybody have a good day, man. Go make something happen out there. You know, Sharice, you know you're beautiful, man. I don't have to tell you that, you know. But it's all gravy. Like I said, man, shout out to everybody that loves me. Even if you hate True Zone, still shout out and salute to me, man. Salute to you, man. Even if you don't like me, you got built up emotions towards True Zone. You got what's it called? Secret feelings towards you. I really don't like that nigga True Zone. I want to go to war with him, but I really don't want to go to war with him. Scary nigga. I want to say something. I really want to go to war with True Zone, but I know I really don't want to. 'Cause I know that there's consequences that come with that. These niggas be weird. One minute the nigga, these niggas two faced. One minute nigga riding with you, next minute nigga coming at you sideways. But these niggas bitch made. Nigga ain't gonna say nothing to me, nothing crazy to me. This nigga, I will troll your bitch ass for an eternity. But yeah, y'all be easy, man. I'm out of here, man. Yeah, man. Motherfuckers be weird, man. That's why I'm saying I can't. You can't show like you try to like how these niggas move on YouTube. Let me know like these niggas ain't about shit in real life, man. Like I see why nobody rocks with these niggas, man. Yeah, but salute y'all to y'all, man. Everybody please hit that like, but I'm going. I'm out. Peace.